Come along, children. Now we're going to have a little music, like old time.
Yeah, I want it, and they need it. I stay on it, it's no secret.
Hey guys, Justin Pickett with Gink and Gasoline. We're at IFTD 2019 over here at the Costa booth with my buddy Peter Vandergrift. How's it going, man?
Great to see you.
Yeah,
thanks
good to
for
see
coming.
you too, man. Absolutely. So we got a couple things to talk about. First off, probably talk about these bad boys right here.
Yeah, let's start out. So this is a brand new release from Costa. This is the sunglass we made because only we can. This has every little bell and whistle that an angler would want. This is called the Diego. We'll just talk through a few features here. It's got some hooding over top, so those of you who don't want to wear a ball cap while you're fishing, you still have some shielding there. We've got our sweat management system, so right here as you perspire, it moves away from the lenses and out towards the back of your head. It also drops off of the lens to the bottom of the frame and just rolls out onto your face if need be. We've also got great venting in this, so we've got venting that starts in the front. This actually tunnels through, believe it or not, our hinges.
Yeah, I thought that was really cool. It's just completely uninhibited and the hinges still work around it.
Absolutely. And the reason that venting is so important, and we have some on the nose piece as well, is you really want to be able to have that air pass between your eye and the front of your lens. If not, you're going to fog up. And we've all had that happen to us.
And then you're taking them off, fumbling with it, trying to wipe it off.
Exactly.
You're getting more mess all over the lens and smudging them up.
It's exactly
right. It's
a
pain.
These are great hinges too. So these internal hinges can fit a lot of different people. Super comfortable. Has the Hydrolite for comfort and non-slip, and then it has our temple tips that are nice and slim, so that you can put a cord on there. You don't have to put some big bulky retainer that pushes your ears out and then you burn on the backs of your ears.
So I'm not a fan of retainers at all, and that's
the
big reason why.
That's tough. Hey, we like you. You probably lose 2 or 3 sets of sunglasses a year.
I actually do pretty good now. Breaking them, like losing them, not so much. Breaking them, yeah.
Well,
usually the lens.
Usually the lens. Well, our 580 lenses, these are glass lenses, and you're like, how can they be glass? They're so big. Well, that's because Costas are 20% lighter than all other glass lenses. And you feel that.
These are not that heavy at all. Like, putting them on, you expect more weight from glass, but it's not that bad at all.
Yeah,
it really isn't.
Absolutely. So
that's really cool.
We're really, really stoked with this product.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like our Ferrari. We made it because we can.
Yeah, and one of the cool things that I'll just add real quick, you said this is the biggest lens.
Yeah.
And looking at it, my first thought is it's not going to fit under my hat.
Right.
But it actually, like this, I wear my hat just like this. I can throw these bad boys on, and I don't have to do this to get them on. I can just wear them underneath. So that's really neat that you guys have thought of that. So Peter, on top of making awesome sunglasses and stuff like that for anglers and everybody, you guys have also kind of been working in conjunction with other companies on the big Kick Plastic campaign. And what I thought was really cool is that this entire trade show is really buying into this.
Absolutely. We're into our maybe 6th year of the Kick Plastic campaign, which was always intended to be adopted by everyone, right?
Yeah.
This is not just a Costa thing, it's everybody.
And
so at this show, what's been so amazing is that, we teamed up with IFTD and AFTA to provide a water bottle for everybody.
Everybody got a water bottle. It's the first thing I got one before I even walked through the doors.
Exactly, and you can't buy a plastic single-use water bottle in the show.
You can't, because I tried. Because before we came into the show, I was like, we should probably get some water, before we go running around, and you get thirsty, you forget.
You're at elevation
crazy,
too, right?
So we go up to the counter where they're selling coffee and some other stuff, but they had nothing. They were like, can we get a bottle of water? Like, we don't have anything in bottles. Like, okay. But then when we got inside, it totally made sense.
Absolutely. And I think it's, we're really proud to have spearheaded it. One of the things that we ran into late in the game was like, okay, we're giving them water bottles. Where are they going to fill it up? Well, there's some water fountains, there's this and there's that. And I said, boy, we really need something in the middle of the show. So working with our friends at Yeti, who donated a bunch of silos, and we made a nice little stand. And I reached out to some partners and said, hey, do you guys mind hosting one of these in your booth? Which isn't insignificant. They have to find space in their booth. They have to, pay for some water, which is not inexpensive, believe it or not, at the
I can imagine
the convention center here. No one even blinked an eye. Everyone said, I'm in, and other people found out that we didn't even ask and said, we'd like to host one too.
Absolutely.
So
That's awesome because, I mean, they're everywhere.
Yeah.
Like, you can't turn a corner or go down an aisle without seeing multiple silos and water fill stations. So it's awesome. Like, my water bottle stays full all day.
That's wonderful.
So it's great.
You know, beyond that, you know, our guide and outfitter program, which is where we're trying to connect with folks that are on the water that are influential, get them to get those single-use things out of their cooler, add in something like a reusable water bottle, but also pass that information on to their clients,
Absolutely.
right? And it's been a roaring success. So what we did at this show is we have our Kick Plastic Pledge. So basically this just says, hey, I'm going to try my darndest to get single-use plastics out of my business. Absolutely. And when they sign that at the show, our friends at Sightlines Provisions made these awesome little dog tags, right? There you go. And you know, so there's a little bit of everything. So we're able to support those companies. We're able to give them something right here at the show, but then further down the line, give them other techniques to get away from these single-use plastics, which the thing about it, the aha moment for me was twofold. One, when I found out that every single piece of plastic ever made by man is still here.
And and one of the mind-blowing things to me here recently is, you know, 10, 20 years ago, this stuff was still around, but like now we're able to do more things and we're finding out it's in the rain, it's in raindrops, it's in the food we're eating, it's in everything. It's in everything. You know, these microplastics, and it really hits you then. You're like, this is a big problem. Like, we came up with this product that is, you know, that was gonna make, you know, solve all these problems that we had way back in the day, but there was no really forethought. We didn't know it was going to be such an issue, but now it's like, guys, we got to do something about this.
Absolutely. And you know, we're involved in sort of the downstream solution, which is waste cleanup. You know, let's look at recycling, let's look at all of these things, but where we really need to make an impact is upstream of that. Don't purchase them. If you don't buy them, they won't make them.
They'll stop making them.
So
it's a steep hill. You know,
it's a steep hill.
But, you know, I mean, at this point, you know, where we're at, you know, anything's going to help. You know, we don't need to make it worse. You know, we've been doing that.
Absolutely. I mean, one of the analogies that, you know, people say, boy, that's just a drop in the bucket. And I said, well, it may be, but we need every drop we can.
It's a big bucket, but
it's a big bucket.
And we do need every drop we get.
It's an easy fix for an angler, right?
It is. It really is.
Yeah.
You know, it's not that hard.
It's not that hard. Well, we want everyone to try. If you want more information, go to Costa's website or go to kickplastic.org. You know, and I would say make that effort in your own life. So.
Absolutely. I can dig it, man. Well, Peter, thanks for taking the time to talk with us about the new sunglasses.
Hey, always happy to do it.
Yeah, absolutely, man. And guys, give it some thought. You know, it doesn't take much. You know, guides, whether you're going out fishing, take a stainless steel container with you. It doesn't have to be a $30, $40 Yeti. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
You can get these anywhere just about these days.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, and we partner with Yeti. Yeti are partners on this. Clean Canteen. You know, we don't make water bottles. We make sunglasses, and so this is really because we're an explorative brand, and when we go to the ends of the planet and still see plastic waste in places like the Seychelles and places like Belize, I mean, it's heartbreaking. So let's try to stop it. You know, we also we're stoked to work with our friends at Sweetwater. What better way to celebrate kicking plastic than by making Kick Plastic Pilsner, where the proceeds go to help us fund some cleanup efforts.
Absolutely. Who doesn't like a nice cold beer?
Absolutely. Well,
all right, man.
Take that with you.
Well, cheers, man. We appreciate it. Thanks for taking the time to talk to us, buddy.
Thank you.
Have
a great show.
Y'all tune in to King and Gasoline for more from IFTD 2019.